Alright, what is up, people? We are back with another Stormworks video. And, I will be doing more Astro Near on the channel. I've just been playing it in my free time, because it's fun. But, I did do a bit of off-camera work for this thing. Right here, I added some white blocks for, stability. So let's take it for a test drive. I do need to do some suspension tuning. However, it's like functional now, so you won't go flying as much. Now you just gotta gas it. Okay, slow down. Oh, that caused a lot of damage. Anyways, we are gonna be working on this room right here. This. Making it better, finishing it up, that sort of stuff. We're also gonna be hooking up a power system in this thing, which means fully working power and stuff like that. So, yippee! Alright, let's go and get this working. Alright, so, we're gonna do this, this. Also, I never thought Astroneer would be this fun, but it's actually pretty fun, I would say. Like, it's actually pretty entertaining. Right now, I think the last time I left off, I was on, I don't know which moon I was on. Let me check. I have it on Microsoft Copilot. Yeah, I know, I use Copilot. Nothing. Yep, literally nothing. Okay, is it pumping out correctly? Allegedly. Oh, wait, maybe it's that side. Yeah, okay. All tanks are filling up, which means all tanks now have access, which means we did everything correctly. Yippee! Alright, so now we don't have to worry about any of that crap anymore. Let's go, baby. Alright. Now, what are we gonna do here? So, I'm gonna finish off this room. And then get some microcontrollers set up, like some simpler ones that we currently need. Alright, seems pretty good. Alright, now let's make sure all our power stuff works. If electric is off. Okay, we can open our door. Okay, we're not getting anything there. Is the relay hooked up? Nope. Okay. Yeah, that's the relay that allows power to all the engine components and starter motors. So we shouldn't be able to gas it. Nope. Okay. Nope, still nothing. Okay. Okay, it's still an issue. Wait, what are they? Are these set to off? Oh, yeah, all these are set to off, which means these are set to on. Wait, how would I be getting power? Oh, wait, all the stuff that I was, yeah, setting it? Yeah, all that is, stuff that, currently isn't, you know, that, like, the doors will work without any power hookup. There we go. Let's quickly test this out. Take her for a test drive. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We got a car. Let's go. I mean, obviously it's a car, but, you know, it's a pretty good car. We'll make sure all of our buttons work. Alright, let's go and slow her down. I need to fix that gap right there. Alright. Let's go and check, make sure all that good stuff is working. So, let's go back here. Let's make sure we can turn off. Yep. Okay, so we turn off that. Doesn't work. Right? Yep. And then, if we we have to turn on main power first before we turn on drivetrain. Because if there's no main power. I mean, right now it is running because it doesn't actually need power to run. It just needs power to start. So, I mean, yeah, you can tend to... I mean, yeah, you can't really get moving because I have the clutches locked if the drivetrain doesn't have any power, so... But still pretty cool. Let's go and drive this dude back. I think a tsunami's warning is going off. Can't tell, though. Also, there was an update to the game today. Apparently infantry, stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, personally, I'm not really focused on weapons in this game, but, you know, it's still cool to see new stuff. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. Let's make sure everything is hooked up. So that needs to hook up to there. That needs to hook up to that. And I need to hook up a microcontroller for that. So... Oh yeah, also we need to cover that up a bit. How am I gonna do that though? I could try using... Instead of these, I could use a inverse pyramid. Let's see what that looks like. As long as it, like, doesn't look worse. Because I know it will cover it up properly. As long as it just doesn't look too bad, then I'm fine with it. I mean, I could always adjust that, but I mean, it looks decent. I mean, personally, I would recommend just keeping the normal pyramids in there, all the wedges, but it's more of a personal preference thing. Anyways, I'm gonna remove the seat so I can actually just install the old things back. Oh, where is it? DSS. Yep. And I believe that light should still have power. Yep, okay, we're good. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely just gonna replace this seat with a normal seat. Padded seat. Seat. Oh, I need to move it one more back. Also, I need to fix that window. I don't think I actually, ever did that. Also, I got my server, file sharing to work today. It took a while figuring out why Windows wouldn't show my other server and file manager, and I couldn't ping. My server couldn't ping my main PC, but my main PC could ping my server. Anyways, a bunch of confusing stuff. But I finally got it to work, and I actually exported, like, a lot of my videos just to my server. And I kid you not, during the file transfer, the drives were, like, being used, like, 5%. My Ethernet was, like, at gigabit speeds transferring the crap. And then the CPU was at, like, 5% usage on the server. I mean, frankly, that server runs at, like, 0% usage most of the time. Not a lot of stress on it. But yeah, I have, like, 18 terabytes as free storage, so... I mean, even better, it's free. You know, I got the storage for free, by the way, so... That's a bonus right there. And it's one thing if you get a lot of storage, but it's a whole nother thing if you get it all for free. Yeah, but yeah, they're SAS drives. Here we go. Bop and bop. Alright, let's see. So I believe that should be fine now. Oh wait, I forgot to hook up the thing for it. And I don't even have a button for the door either. Also, the door is the wrong tint as well. There we go. I mean, I guess I could just color this down to there. Actually, no, that doesn't look very good. There we go. I'm just gonna have to make a button for this thing or somewhere. Actually, I'm probably just not gonna even have this thing have this pivot. That thing kind of seems like a waste. Alright, there we go. There we go. Got that there, so that is nice as well. Alright, I'm gonna set this thing so a couple things are on by default. On, okay. That's off. That's on. Actually, I'll just have this be backup battery, I think. Well, no, actually, that'll just be emergency system. Main power, cabin, drivetrain. Yep. Okay. Everything but the charger port should be on by default. Alright, let's, I'm actually gonna tune the suspension a tad bit. And then we can take it out for a test drive. Like a real test drive. Let's see. So, we can get our suspension. I'm gonna turn on the damping the 44 on all of them. Actually, we'll do 55. There we go. Just disable all this. I think I'll either do a video where I install the microcontroller. I might install the microcontrollers for like all the displays and stuff tomorrow on tomorrow's video, but I'm not sure. Because it's gonna take a while since I don't have a lot of coding experience when it comes to that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's like I thought I ain't doing that. Alright, let's try. See how well we can drive. Gonna turn on our lights. Okay. Seems stable enough. Might want to increase the stiffness and dampening. But oh no. Okay, it's definitely needs to be reinforced. And there it goes. Bye-bye. Yeah, we definitely need to do some tuning on that. Like, maybe increase the stiffness and also increase dampening. What if I just increase all these things to max? Except for the tire radius. Because I've seen, like, a lot of really good, like, vehicles with the same exact, just almost full slider on everything, pretty much. So let's see if that will improve anything. Oh, that was a close call. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can tell I got my driver's license back for Walmart. Yeah, this thing seems stable. I mean, frankly, I think I might want to add a bit more weight because turning is obviously an issue. But other than that, it seems fine. Maybe, like, decrease the stiffness a tad bit. Alright, let's go off-roading. See how well that does. Okay, seems fine so far. Seems like we're handling the job. Okay, no. Yeah, it literally cannot handle it for squat. It literally just exploded on impact. Let's add some reinforcements here. Actually, I don't even know how to do that. Yeah, let's just add some stuff right here. Just as reinforcements, just in case. You know, so that doesn't happen again. Just add tons of reinforcements, and then I'll also remove some of the weight that I added here. Just to relieve some of this. Actually, it's probably fine. Yeah, let me like decrease the stiffness down to like 58. I'll have to do like way more, so I'll probably just try this, and then if it doesn't work, then I'll just end the episode here, and I'll work some on it some off camera. I don't know when, but sometime. 58. Okay. Let's see how that does. Oh yeah, it's definitely leaning towards the front. I expected that. You know, there's a lot of weight in the front. Now I'm hoping... Okay, that wasn't a good sign. It actually had to crank the engines again. I mean, it's fine to do that. It's just not really good if it did it just fine earlier. I might want to remove some weight in the front. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. We gotta remove weight in the front. That's definitely the issue. There's too much weight in the front. I think I went overkill with trying to, like, make this thing not go in the air. That whenever you do go in the air, by just flying off like a ramp or something, you have so much, like, weight in the front that it just sends it towards the ground. And with that gravity plus, like, the already, you know, pretty heavy truck and lack of stiff suspension in the front, yeah, clearly that thing's about to tumble. Hopefully this thing's a bit more stable now. I removed a lot of it. I'll probably end up replacing the front with just blocks to cover it up, of course. Let's see how well this does. I mean, seems silent. Is the engine even on? Yep, it's just ultra silent apparently. You can hear the shaft, but like it's just barely there. I mean, yeah, we're cruising. Like, we're definitely doing pretty good. And just kind of want a bit more speed, though. I'm gonna go grab a linear thing before we end the episode, and we're gonna raise the speed. Also, we're gonna make it so I can shift into a higher gear. Six to 5 on all of these. And then I can shift up to 3 to, like, 9 to 5. Oh, wait. There we go. Let me get that there. I'll, of course, like, hook up all this stuff. And I'll probably just make a transfer case. Well, not a transfer case, just a better gear shifter for this thing. But not right now, though. We'll do that in a bit. Alright, I need to get linear, though. So let's also get this covered up for safety, and also just looks better when it's covered up. And then we'll get this save and get a linear speed. There we go. Now this won't give like a accurate representation, like a super accurate one in like kilometers an hour, but I mean, it's alright. Alright, let's see. So first off, is this good? Oh yeah, it's completely covered up. Nice and sealed. Alright. Oh. That was not a good sign. That was not a good sign. Are we getting access to fuel still? And our speed is 21. Yeah, it's not very good. Okay. Are we getting access to any fuel? Hopefully. We are. Not too sure, though. Let's see. So, let's make sure all this stuff is turned on by default. Yep, okay. Is it not getting access to fuel or something? Or... Okay, so it goes there, it goes down there, which... Is it just a... Is that just a block, or is that an actual angle? I will believe that's supposed to be an angle, because... How else is it supposed to access fuel? There we go. And it goes back there to those. And then the fuel manifold seems fine. Okay. Let's get a RPS sensor. Let's see what our RPM is at. Or RPS if you measure it like that. I mean, if you play Stormworks, I'm pretty sure you do, because that's literally what everyone measures it in. Because that's what microcontrollers are defaulted to now for some reason. Anyways. Okay, we're getting 4. We're getting RPM. Might want to do some tweaks to that microcontroller though. Let's see. What could be the issue with this thing? Let's get our microcontroller. Okay, it's a pretty low thing there. We could get like 20. Okay. Not really much there. Kinda expected it to perform a bit better though. I mean, it's trying. It's just not idling, like it just shuts off, starts back up, shuts off, starts back up. Which means there's clearly something wrong with this thing. If the fuel's fine, let's go and check the air, make sure we're getting airflow. But yeah, we're probably getting air. Wait, actually, that's not the air. Where's our air manifold? Do we even have an air manifold? I mean, we used to. I don't know if we have one now. Nope, we do not. Okay, well, that's probably the issue. Yeah, let's go and get our air manifold rehooked up here. No, air is pretty, necessary, kind of, for this thing. It's kind of necessary, you know? Let's see. Let me just move that there, and we'll get a modular engine extender thing, bob. There we go. And then bop. We can probably reset that RPM back to what it was originally, which is like 15, I think. And now we should be fine, because now it's actually getting ample airflow. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Please remember to like and subscribe, comment below and see you next on the channel. We got a lot of progress today. However, I need to quickly edit this video, so hope y'all enjoyed it. I will be doing Astroneer on the channel Friday, and see ya.